Hey, we're Tegan and Sara, and we are Revolt.
So Amrit Singh here with Revolt TV in the Key Arena for Bumbershoot 2013, where in just a few hours we're going to get an amazing performance from Tegan and Sara. I just got into Seattle yesterday and I had someone welcome me to Seattle, so I'm officially in a position to welcome you to Seattle. Welcome. I was surprised to see you guys so early. It's probably a reflection of how rich the lineup is, but to have a Tegan and Sara set at 2 p.m. and you're clearly one of the biggest artists at the festival.
I feel like also it's really interesting because it's like a lot of the bands that are playing today, like we're playing right before Fun, a lot of the biggest, I guess like top billing artists are playing in the daytime, and I think it's sort of maybe indicative of like this idea that everybody's showing up early, everyone wants to have like a big day.
Also with this festival, I think on two levels. One, you have the Key Arena, which sort of retains a sort of a nighttime vibe, so to speak, you know, and also there's something about Bumbershoot that seems family friendly and very community oriented. And I actually was kind of wondering if you guys had experienced at other festivals as much of a focus in the local community or like the local art scene as Bumbershoot sees.
I feel like sometimes the inner city festivals have more of that vibe. Like you know,
Oceaga in Montreal.
Yeah, Oceaga, and we played Bunbury in Cincinnati, and I found that like because it's in the city, there does seem to be more respect and consideration for the community and local organizations. You see a little bit more family, whereas like you go to Coachella and it definitely feels like it's a young person's festival. People get so excited about it. I mean, I feel like the weeks leading up to this, people have been really pumped up. Just our Twitter feed has been full of people excited about the show.
I mean, you guys actually have some connections to this festival on a number of levels. For one, I was here last night at the Key Arena watching Heart, who were incredible.
Amazing. Cool.
And then just thinking, it was amazing. And then just seeing these two sisters who like had this incredible rapport and this amazing relationship with each other. And I couldn't help but think about you guys. Do you guys ever think about Nancy and Ann or other sorts of like sister acts?
I do. Actually, a few years ago, we played Coachella. Our set was after the Breeders, and I just remember standing on the side of the stage. First of all, loving the Breeders, growing up with them, and then thinking to ourselves like, you know, here we are. We grew up loving this band, and now we're in a band, and then we're also playing right after the Breeders. It was really, really cool. So I think about sibling bands all the time, and you know, I think there's something really unique about being siblings in a band.
Have you heard of the Crutchfield sisters?
We just toured with Waxahatchee.
Wow, amazing.
Katie's amazing.
Yeah, she's so good. And the Swearin' too are so good.
So, and our mom was on tour, and Tegan and I and my mom and Katie, we would sit around drinking champagne and talking about being twins all the time.
We wanted our mom to talk to Katie's mom, and like that we wanted them to sort of like talk about having twin daughters in the music industry and like do like some kind of video about it or something.
That's amazing. So with Heartthrob, you're working with a triptych of producers that you haven't worked with before, but here at Bumbershoot, another sort of connection for you guys to the festival before you even got here is Death Cab For Cutie, Jason McGurr being the drummer, Chris Walla being your producer for the con.
It's cool. I mean, Seattle has such a significant place now for us because we recorded part of our record here and because of Death Cab being here.
Totally.
And I'm really sad we're not going to get to see the show tonight.
But
we're seeing the guys in LA, I think so. But it's really cool. I mean, like, I think that, Seattle has so many bands to be proud of. I mean, so much great music has come out of here.
So you're over 10 years into a career. This is your 7th record, and it's your best-selling one. It's also great. Those things are not a coincidence.
Yeah.
That must feel great.
Yeah. I mean, we say it all the time. It's a privilege at 15 years of making music to have our most popular record because I think it shows that the whole plan all along was to lay a strong foundation to learn about touring and performance and become better performers and entertainers and singers and writers. Literally, that was like how we signed our record deal. It was like, this is a 10-year plan. When you get to your 30s, that's when you're going to make a great record that people are going to really get. And it happened. And it's really refreshing. It's nice. It's validating, you know, to what we do. But I also think it's a testament to how much the world has changed. The reality is that when Sara and I came out and started playing music, you know, we were queer, we were alternative, we had tattoos. There wasn't a lot of room in the mainstream for us. The mainstream hadn't really come around to thinking that women could be alternative and be, you know, pop or mainstream.